Ever wondered how computers understand what we want them to do? The answer is programming languages. But did you know that these languages have evolved over time? This is a brief history of programming languages. The very first computer programs were written in machine code, a series of binary digits or bits that humans could barely understand. Imagine trying to communicate with a computer by only using ones and zeros. It was extremely difficult and error-prone. So in the early 1950s, programmers started to develop higher-level languages that were more similar to human languages. One of the first breakthroughs came with the development of Fortran in 1954. This language was designed by a team at IBM, led by Grace Hopper, a rear admiral in the US Navy. Fortran was revolutionary because it allowed programmers to use words and short phrases instead of just numbers. It also introduced the concept of subroutines, which allowed programmers to write programs by assembling pre-written blocks of code. This made programming much easier and faster, but it was still quite limited. In the 1960s, the development of Lisp, one of the first truly high-level languages, pushed the boundaries of what was possible. It used a technique called recursion, which allowed functions to call themselves within a program. This made it possible to write very complex programs with relatively simple code. However, it was still not very user-friendly for non-programmers. The 1970s saw the rise of more accessible languages like BASIC and SQL. BASIC was designed to be easy for beginners to learn, while SQL became the standard language for managing and querying data in relational databases. Despite these advances, there was still a need for a language that was even more powerful and versatile. Enter C in 1972, developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs. C was a general-purpose language that combined the power of low-level languages, like assembly, with the ease of use of higher-level languages, like Fortran. Its low-level access to system resources made it popular for systems programming, while its high-level features made it easier for programmers to write large, complex programs. The development of Unix, a powerful new operating system, was largely based on C, and it quickly became one of the most widely used languages in the world. But the quest for an even more user-friendly language led to the creation of Python in the late 1980s. Designed by Guido van Rossum, Python was a high-level language that emphasized readability and simplicity. It quickly gained popularity among programmers who appreciated its clear syntax and vast libraries of pre-written code. Today, Python is one of the most popular languages in the world, along with JavaScript, Java, and C#. Each of these languages has its own unique features and applications, but they all share one thing in common. They make it possible for humans to communicate with computers in a meaningful way. From the earliest machine code to today's high-level languages, the evolution of programming languages has been a remarkable journey that has shaped the world we live in today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.